why MLM leaders are secretly using blah, 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 to why company leaders are secretly using the internet. And every instance of MLM in this article I took out. And I do say network marketing, but I say it later. I say networking leaders or networkers. Here I say network marketers, but that doesn't set off an alarm bells too much with Facebook. It's actually the phrase MLM or the acronym MLM. So you'll see I pretty much sanitize this article. And the reason I sanitize it, and I think it'll work this way, is because it's worked for other people. So what we're doing now that we've had the success, we're actually investing in Elite Marketing Pro. We're investing a lot of money to launch a content marketing campaign with people far more competent than me with Facebook advertising. So but this is what, this was our first dabble in it, and it's worked extremely well. So I've sanitized this. You guys can now, what you guys can do now is, if you're a member of Elite Marketing Pro, and if you're not a member of Elite Marketing Pro, you need to click on this join button right here and become a member of Elite Marketing Pro. But if you are a member of Elite Marketing Pro, you'll have an affiliate ID. And all you need to do in order to make this work is you need to attach your affiliate ID to the beginning of this URL. So somebody quickly tell me what their affiliate ID is. Evan Bang. All right. So Evan, all you need to do is go Evan Bang dot and then everything else. And then you want to click enter. Great. It'll reload. And all of a sudden, any visitor that comes into this URL with affiliate ID to the front will be tagged to you. If they click here and opt in, they'll be tagged to you. And they become your lead. They'll even show up in your back office as a lead. And if they buy AMF, you get the commission. So what happens is people will read through this article. They get great content, learn a ton. They are influenced to consider internet marketing because of what I just wrote. And then they scroll down, they click here, and it takes them to opt in. Or they'll click here, it'll get them to opt in. They become a lead, and you can make some easy money promoting Attraction Marketing Formula without sending people to a capture page. You're sending them to an actual blog post. And so that's the cool thing. So Evan, all you need to do at this point, and for the rest of you, is you copy this, and then you go over to Facebook. So this is my fan page, or for No Excuses. I'll make it a little bigger since I know I have a pretty high-res screen, so I know some of you guys are struggling with your eyesight right now. So I come over to my fan page, and you need to have a fan page in order for this to work, and I'm not going to go through tutorials. You can have your Ignition coach help you. They'll refer you to some resources within our back office to do that. There's training in our back office actually on how to do some of the basics of Facebook, but you go to your fan page. This is what I did in order to get started. I click in there, I paste the link, and then all of a sudden this shows up. It gives me some options as to pictures I want to choose. Choose the second picture. This picture worked really well for me. I didn't try the first picture, so I'm just going to run with this. And then you can delete the link because it's already registered here. And you can actually type some stuff in here. Now, I recommend something that's not salesy, not pitchy. Like, notice what I did here. Let me zoom this again so you guys don't lose your eyesight. Oh. Now notice what I wrote. So my notes on what I discovered at a secret meeting in Vegas with six-figure producers in network marketing. Pick below from inside the meeting. Shh. Something that just kind of like whatever. I'm sharing something with all of you. I'm adding value. And so write something like that. You can say instead of network marketing, you can say networking leaders, or you might even be able to get away with network marketing. Try it. If you get disapproved, then you change the words. But it could say networking leaders, direct sales leaders, you can write something about how how your upline might be using the internet to recruit people. I don't know, whatever you want to write. You type it in there, in here. So let's say, check out, might be to recruit and prospect without hotel or home meetings. Whatever, just you can get creative, but you can type that in, whatever you want to do. Once you do that, you're gonna have to, obviously you're gonna schedule it, but you can post it, or boost it. So this is what I did, I boosted. This is how to get started. So this is a tutorial on how to get started. Again, if you want to learn some more advanced strategies, then you have to invest in that training. However, this is what I did. Obviously, for most of you, you guys don't have an audience. There's not a lot of people liking your fan page. So you're going to have to choose people you choose through targeting. And you're going to need to create a new audience. So if you've never done this, there won't be edit audience. You just won't have, so you're going to need to create a new audience. So you give the audience a name. Let's say test 1, whatever. And here's the cool part that I'm going to reveal to you what the best converting targets that I chose. So you want to target an English-speaking country, so United States, United Kingdom, Australia. That's pretty good. I targeted people who were 25 and older, because 25 and older tend to have more money than teenagers. And I'm going to reveal to you my 2 targets that made the most money for me. It's not these, so don't worry, it's not these. And you guys can do this. I'm going to let what made the bulk of that $8,000, close to $9,000 now, was by targeting Ray Higdon. So don't tell Ray Higdon. Everyone keep a secret. And Eric Worre. So you guys can do this right now. Target those 2 people, and very likely this will work. So there you go. I just told you my targets. I just told you what made me the most money. I just gave it to you free of charge. Is that cool or what? Is that pretty cool? You guys need to respond. Let me know that you appreciate what I just shared with you. Awesome. All right. As a crazy Mexican. Yes, I am. So I just showed you those are my targets. That was it. I tested some other targets that didn't make as much money. But Ray Higdon and Eric Worre was a gold mine. It was like a little honey hole for me. And so here you go. We're gonna. And I'm not afraid of giving this to you guys, because we're gonna test a bunch of other stuff. And if you join our VIP and the higher levels of membership through Elite Marketing Pro, I'll give you the rest of the story. In fact, I'll probably give you the rest of the story at no excuses. But those are the 2 things I did. Somebody asked if Canada was okay. Yeah, Canada works. I didn't even do Canada. Maybe I lost some money there. So Canada works too. And then I just hit save. I hit save. I'm not going to hit save because I don't want to run this. I already ran the ad, so I'm not going to run it. But you just hit save. And then so again, some more advanced stuff. You might need a pixel. I didn't have a pixel to begin with. In fact, you probably won't be able to install Pixel on our pages. So if you wanted to take it to the next level, I'll tell you about that right now. You set a budget. I got to the point where I was doing $200 per effort, but I started with 60. You can even do 20, whatever you want to do. Initially I ran it for $60 for 3 days, and so that was about $60 for 3 days. Then I started seeing commissions come in, and then I was like, okay, put more money in it, and I started increasing it. Another 60, and then 200, and I kept going crazy, and then I kept I kept doing it over and over again, and it worked really well. So that's pretty much what I did. You need to put a credit card in there as well. That is all I did. And then I scheduled the post. I hit post. It posted, and then the ads started running. So the whole point of this is not, now my ad is not an ad, it's content. And people will go, wow, this is awesome. And here's what happens. I'm actually going to take you to the latest. So what happened ultimately was I ended up reaching about 264,000 people. But here's the thing, a lot of people were sharing it organically. Over 13,000 people saw this post for free. I didn't pay for that. The reason why is because people were sharing it. They were liking it. I got almost 2,000 likes. Had 362 shares, meaning people were sharing this with other people because they really liked the content. In fact, I click here, I can actually see a list of some of the people that shared it. There's Dean Broadwater. This person said they're reading it. They shared it on their page. They were just posting it on their newsfeed. And what I started doing was I started being a little more sophisticated. So I wasn't operating from the fan page anymore. What I did was actually I started using the Ads Manager interface. I can't go into it right now because it's already taking too long. I started using the Ad Manager's interface, and I created an ad. Created an ad here, and I chose Boost Your Post. So I clicked that one, and then I chose the proper fan page. You guys won't have as many fan pages as you see here, but I chose a proper fan page. And then eventually you choose the post and say, I want to advertise this. And now you can set up multiple campaigns that have different targets. You can set up an Amway Deck campaign. You can set up a campaign for Herbalife people. You can set up a campaign for followers of Todd Falcone, Randy Gage, or whoever. Initially, my honey hole was Ray Higdon and Eric Worre. And I know those worked, and I'm just going to give it to you. So you guys can run this, but this is how you scale. This is the part where you kind of go bigger and start scaling.